We can start now. Let's come to order. Welcome to our board meeting. The pledge tonight will be led by Mr. Tim Tack.
No wonder you waited. I pledge allegiance to the flag
of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, please join us for a moment of silence. Okay, thank you. Approval of the agenda.
So moved. Second.
Any discussion? All in favor of the motion, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, say no. Motion's adopted. The consent agenda.
So moved. Second.
Any discussion? Okay, all in favor of the motion, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, say no. Motion's adopted. That takes us to recognitions, doesn't it?
Yes,
Yeah.
we have two separate recognitions tonight. One a team and the other an individual who obviously brought great pride to their school and the community. Someone certainly worthy of being recognized tonight. And I'll first recognize, first of all, I'll say Assistant Principal Mr. Murray from Laverne High here. Thank you for being here, Mr. Murray. I'd ask Keisha Martin to step forward, please. Is Keisha here? If you come, yeah. Keisha won the individual girls single state championship bowling prize, which is pretty remarkable. Come around here, Keisha, if you would. You're on television. You want to be seen. Yeah, do your best. Do your best. I don't know what you bowled or how many. What do you bowl? 3 games in the finals. Is that how it works?
No, we bowled 6
6.
in the finals, and then the day before we bowled about 11 games the day before.
Do you remember what your 6-game average was?
I really do not, but I remember that my total pins was 2,700.
Yeah. So what was your high game, just out of curiosity?
256.
Wow. Pretty good. That, I bowled 3 times at the Smyrna Lane one night, didn't get that many pins. Anyway, Keisha, congratulations. I know how proud your folks must be of you and what an honor it is. And I think you're back next year, aren't you?
Yes.
Very good. So,
Congratulations.
good luck. And also, proud of Riverdale High School right now, the Riverdale High School Lady Warriors. If team members, and I see Principal Nolan and Coach Wild are there, if you guys would step forward and come up here and receive a plaque from Dr. Burns. Obviously, the Lady Warriors won the state championship basketball team. Good job, Coach. Congratulations. And did it in pretty impressive fashion, I might add. What was your record, Coach? 34-3. And I think the 3 teams that beat you were nationally ranked, I believe, right?
We're Bolingbrook, McEachern, and then Bolingbrook's from Chicago, Illinois, McEachern's from Atlanta, and Memphis Central did us.
Right. And what was the score in the championship game?
70-55 over Science Hill.
Very good. Well, super job, girls. Congratulations. I know you'll cherish this for your entire life. Super. Congratulations.
Okay, thank you all for coming, and if you want to slip out at this moment, we will not be offended. In fact, we'd be surprised if you didn't slip out at this moment. I don't believe we have any visitors who want to speak tonight, so it takes us to number 8.
We've completed many projects over spring break and actually during the course of the year. Mr. Clardy will report on those spring break completions.
I just wanted to come up tonight and let y'all know we did not go to Panama City on spring break. They're working. We got a lot accomplished over spring break. We did a lot of floors. I have a entire list of items here. If you see anything on there you'd like to give me a question about, I'd be glad to take it. But we rescreened several floors. We did carpet and VCT in Oakland High School, and then painting. We did painting in several areas, Buchanan Gym, and also some vocational rooms at Smyrna High School. We running out of parking over at the maintenance building, so we redid the parking lot over there. Also, we added some more parking, and we're gonna need some more as the years go by because as we're growing. We're still working on the roofs at Rockville Elementary. And we've trimmed several trees over around McFadden Construction. We've worked in several schools throughout the county doing construction. Smyrna Elementary, John Coleman, Oakland Middle, Smyrna High School, Thurman Francis, Christiana Elementary School. And then we replaced HVAC, worked on several schools during break, replacing compressors. We had some large ones at Blackman Elementary School. They're completed now. Also, Laverne High School and Portable, Stewart's Creek Middle School, Central Office, Boardroom. We had to redo some things here. Air conditioning and lobby of the old gym at Eagleville School, and then Brown Chapel School, we replaced the compressor out there. Electrical, we installed some new lights at the football locker room at Riverdale High School. We also repaired the parking lots at Laverne, parking lot lights at Laverne Lake Elementary School. And then plumbing, we changed out a hot water heater at Smyrna Primary School. So as you can see, we're pretty busy over spring break. While there's no students, we always manage to accomplish a lot.
Great. Any questions for Mr. Clark?
I
Tim?
just, how do we track repairs, especially for older schools? And see Tommy back there, it's hard to say that Oakland and Riverdale are 40-year-old, they're the older schools, but they are. How do we track those to see that all schools, but certainly some of the older schools are getting the attention that they need?
Well, we depend on the custodians, the principals, the staff at the schools, all administration to report those on work orders. We have inspections twice a year by maintenance team that go in, look around the school, they check things for cleanliness, water leaks, roof leaks, just a number of different things. They check the playgrounds, bathrooms, everything, and that's twice a year. Then our maintenance guys, for instance, Kenneth Curley's been here in the system for 33 years. He knows every school, he knows everything about every school, and he directs his guys. There's such a group of talent over there that has a history with the system that they understand and know the system. They know where the problems are. When they're out working on one thing, they may also locate other things that need to be fixed while they're there. We have a comprehensive roof program where we're putting $1.5 million a year into our roofs, and we have those inspected twice a year and look at all the roofs. So it's just everyone working together with some insurance in effect, as, you know, with the inspections and things. We also have the county risk management team looking at things constantly. So it's just a big group of people watching things, making sure things are taken care of as they're needed. And of course, that takes funding, which y'all have been really good about funding us over the last several years.
Don?
Back up just a little bit, I noticed where we did some fence work, I thought we had a contract with some folks to take care of our fences and.
Well, we do, but I put things on there that were contracted out
Okay. So
also. And that fence actually went, we had liability or risk at Smyrna High School up there along the creek where there's a steep bank. And it just came to our attention, so we went ahead and put a 4-foot fence around it to keep kids from backing off falling in the creek.
that's, I thought maybe we doing something a little different.
Other questions or comments?
A lot of work got completed
Sure
in a
did.
pretty short time, so.
We've got a good group of guys, a talented group of guys.
I mean, I can say, again, I think everyone concerned from the county commission on down people should be aware of how well I think we have done, frankly, in accommodating our schools and making sure that they are in good order. You always would like to have more. You mentioned a lot of things that are more safety related and so forth. Sometimes it's the cosmetic things that, you take a theater curtain in a school the size of Oakland and Riverdale. I mean, that's a lot of money that you look around and you're not real sure that it's a safety issue or it's this issue or that issue, but there's still some things about that that need to be looked at and taken care of, and I'm hoping that those things are being done.
And they are, and it's one good thing about Rutherford County is we have good people in place everywhere, from the school administration down through the custodians. And we all have a common goal of trying to keep things in good working order. And everyone understands the difference between something cosmetic that may be put off a little while and things that need to be done. So we're constantly, everyone's compromising to get the best solution to the problems that exist out there.
I think you've been so efficient at this that people from outside our county, if they were to walk into a number of our older schools, they would not be able to tell you how old those schools are because they look so good. So I'm just strong, commendation for you, Mr. Gill, and all of these guys in maintenance.
Terry?
How we doing on Stewart Creek High School?
Stewart Creek's going well. We are setting steel. And the reason I haven't brought those around as recently as some of the other things is I think we've got a building program meeting this month, and we're going to go through all of those in detail. But we're setting bar joists. We started pouring part of the slab. We've got a couple 100,000 square feet of concrete on the ground and overhead now. We're laying block. We have just on the northeast end a few footings to go in over there. We're doing the gym right now. That's got to go up to 38 feet high, which gives us a balcony for the seating in the balcony. Most of the utilities are in, with the exception of some different tie-ins and things. All the road beds are cut in. We're trying to get the sports fields and things going at this point so we can go ahead and get the sod in. We're being a little bit more proactive, not waiting till the last minute, maybe get it in and have a full growing season on it before they play on it. So got a lot of good things going on up there. Also, just briefly, Eagleville, we have all the walls in except for the east side wall on the basement now and all the footings in. They're getting ready, it's waterproof, getting ready to backfill some, and the bar joists are on the job, so we're getting ready to set those also and start pouring the slab on top.
What about the red light at Ammerville Road and Morton? Any movement on that?
Yeah, I've actually, they requested that I submit a letter to TDOT and did so 2 or 3 weeks ago, thinking it would speed up signalization. and that's been sent. I think that, I think it'll be there by this fall.
Right,
It needs to
thank
be.
you.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Clardy. Number 9.
Well, Tuesday, we had a work session, as we always do, and we went over virtually every item on the agenda, including Holloway High School dress code. Mr. Bridgman and his 3 staff members presented essentially their proposed dress code for the next school year. And I don't know if there needs to be any discussion on it.
No, there's no recommendation, no.
There is not a recommendation, but obviously I would recommend that we allow Holloway High School to pursue a school dress code.
Okay.
So moved.
We did have considerable discussion about this Tuesday, but we can have some more if you want.
I talked with Mr. Bridgman after the meeting on Tuesday at length, and I was concerned about this. I always like for the lesson to be able to be learned by personal motivation of the students as opposed to it being required. But the nature of Holloway High School and the program there and the specific circumstances gave me comfort to be able to support this. I think it's the right thing for Holloway High School, a very special and unique program that this is going to be an asset to what they're doing.
Thank you. Other discussion? All in favor of the motion, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, say no. Motion's adopted. 10.
Facilities, Homer Pittard Campus School change order. In accordance with the contract between Middle Tennessee State University, MTSU, and the Rutherford County Board of Education, we have additional work to be completed by August 2012 at Homer Pittard Campus School. This work includes pointing and patching the parapet wall around the roof from the coping down to the bottom of the stone band under the cornice and repairing the roof drains in the courtyard near the playground. The roof drains will be rerouted horizontally with an 8-inch PVC line to the corner of the building facing East Lyle Street. Approximately 20 foot of foundation wall will be exposed and waterproof. The parapet work cost is $72,000, and the downspout rework is $12,500 for a total of $84,500. Work will be accomplished through a change order to the existing contract with Hawk Mechanical. Funding will come from MTSU in the amount of $45,000, and the balance of $39,500 will come from the fiscal year's maintenance fund balance. Recommend that you approve change order 2 to Hawk Mechanical in the amount of $84,500 for the work at Homer Pittard Campus School.
So moved. Any discussion?
It's just that we can put a fork in this finally. It's
Yep.
done.
Yep.
All in favor of the motion, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, say no. Motion's adopted.
B, proposed expansion lot 21 Rosemont. Mr. Jeffrey Hollinshead has a contract to purchase lot 21 Rosemont in Smyrna behind Stewartsburg Elementary School. He has requested the purchase of a 20-foot section of the property that Rutherford County Board of Education owns behind this lot and has made an offer of $1,500. Recently, the board sold a small piece of property like this on lot 18 Rosemont to Mr. and Ms. Van Mullen to accommodate a pool they were installing. The lot 21 parcel is .11 acres and is of no use to the Rutherford County Board of Education. School system proposes selling the .11 acre parcel to Mr. Hollinshead for $1,500 on condition that Mr. Hollinshead pay all survey costs and costs necessary for the conveyance. Recommend that we sell a parcel of .11 acres to Mr. Jeffrey Hollinshead for $1,500 on the condition that Mr. Hollinshead pay all survey costs and costs necessary for the conveyance. Mr. Jeffrey will conduct the closing of the property on behalf of the board.
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion?
Mr. Chairman,
Yes, sir.
where will the funds be put after we get a fund on this? Is it going to general?
You know what, we didn't discuss that, I'm sorry, and Jeff is at budget.
I think that's what we did for the other
I
one.
believe
always do
so,
that.
I believe so, yeah.
Other questions? All in favor of the motion, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, say no. Motion's adopted. 11.
Financial matters. Energy efficient water upgrade proposal for Excel Energy. Again, we had a long discussion on this Tuesday night. If anyone's interested in it, it can be seen on television. Energy efficient water upgrade proposal from Excel Energy. Mr. Scotty Karoom of Excel Energy will present a proposal to replace $1,461,013 in our lower efficiency commodes and sinks. This proposal should produce major savings in our water and sewer bills. This project would be funded by Rutherford County issuing a 7-year notes or bonds that would be paid off with the general purpose school funds. This is the funding mechanism we use for the lighting and light sensor projects that have been completed. The projected savings in our water and sewer bills will cover our interest and principal costs in about 8 years. And I think we discussed the other night, it would be roughly at a 3.9% loan, a $17,000 a year payout, and the savings would be roughly $289,000, I think it was. So in retrospect, we'd be paying $17,000 a year. In 7 years, it'd all be paid off, and the county would be saving $300,000 a year for forever. All that said, I recommend that you approve Excel Energy's $1,461,013 energy efficient water upgrade proposal contingent on approval of the financing by the Rutherford County Commission.
So moved. Second.
Discussion? Tom? Yes, sir.
Wait a second. I noticed that we have warranties for our different items that you're installing, but what about a warranty on workmanship, getting things in? Our maintenance men are not gonna have to go out and fix the leaks, are they?
Right, but the workmanship warranty is for 1 year from date of installation. So any problems with installation of any nature regarding workmanship is 1 year.
And any problem with any of the items, you will take care of that within that warranty of the manufacturer, right?
Well, the manufacturer, we're gonna leave components with you. And if there's any unusual, just like the lighting project, if there's any unusual failure rates on anything, we would take care of it. That's really not much of a possibility here. These work at the moment of installation or they don't work. So we would know that pretty immediately.
And they giving us a supply of items that might go wrong.
That's right. Just in case you have a onesie or twosie go out somewhere, we'll have a supply with maintenance.
But if a commode comes up from
Yeah.
the floor or something that wasn't put down, you're going to come back and take care of it?
That's a workmanship deal. That would be on us.
Okay. So manufacturer warranty and then your warranty on workmanship
That's correct.
for 1 year. But the manufacturer's warranties will vary.
Yes, some are a little bit longer than
Yeah.
1 year.
They're in the packet.
Yeah, they're in the packet.
Okay. That's fine.
Okay. Other questions? All right, all in favor of the motion, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, say no. Motion's adopted.
Thank you very much.
Thanks.
Well,
Look forward to those savings. And number 12.
Approval of contract between Riverdale High School and Athletic Services Plus for fundraising. Riverdale High School requests approval to enter into an agreement with Athletic Surface Plus to raise funds for installation of artificial turf for the football field. Any funds pledged for the project will be deposited into a restricted school account. Monies in this account will be transferred to the Riverdale Quarterback Club as needed to pay costs for the project. Copy of the agreement has been provided to board members for review. And we recommend that you approve the contract between Riverdale High School and Athletic Services Plus to raise funds for installation of the artificial turf.
So moved. Second.
Discussion.
As it is a contract, could we hear from Mr. Reed? You don't find any objectionable issues in the contract that the board should be aware of?
No.
Okay. Just making sure.
Could you come to the mic and say no to this?
I think he decided it wasn't worth the trip.
Long cord, I think.
Other questions? Again, we had considerable discussion of this the other night. All in favor of the motion, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, say no. Motion's adopted. Takes us to 13.
Dismissal of tenured teacher. Board has been provided with a memorandum containing charges against Sylvia Rubley, who is a tenured teacher with the board. Ms. Rubley has been suspended without pay pending board action. The board sustains these charges. Ms. Rubley will be presented with a copy of the charges and a statement of her rights under Tennessee law, and recommended to sustain the charges against Sylvia Rubley as presented.
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? All in favor of the motion, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, say no. Motion's adopted. General discussion.
We'll go ahead, sir.
Well, since Tim raised his hand, I'm gonna let him go first.
Yes, sir.
Very pleased to be in attendance last night at Oakland High School for the dedication of Jack Jolly Stadium. Very, very well deserved, and it was really neat to see so many former players come back and be part of that presentation. And it's just a good thing. Jack is so honored by this, so humbled by this. It's a great thing that's been done there. So congratulations to Jack.
Thank you, Tim. Wayne?
You'll all get a shotgun call to arms on Monday from, it'll be from TSBA, but I have about close to 100 board members that I try to send stuff out to for our district. The elected superintendent issue has moved out of committee. It hadn't been taken up by the Senate yet, but we're going to need to talk to all of our legislative members because it's gained some teeth. So that would not be a good thing for Tennessee to be elected superintendents rather than appointing directors of schools.
Can I get the sergeant at arms to go to control the staff a little bit?
So,
Well, you know, Wayne, that is an issue that will not die. And
will not.
And every year it seems to get a little bit closer. I don't know if that's an accurate.
It
Statement or
seems
not?
to,
Seems to be, though.
seems to evolve a little more and comes from a different angle and certainly is the same this year, but I'm hopeful that we'll reach out and touch all of our legislative members and can nip this in the bud again.
You know, they do pay attention. If you call them or email them, it's worth their time to do that.
And when I email, of course, out of the close to 100 board members across the mid-state that we're responsible for, I try to remind them not only to talk to the representative or the senator, but make contact with their staff, their legislative assistant, because they have so many lobbyists and interest groups that are touching them every day. If you don't get the assistant, the legislative assistant on par, then they can forget.
Yeah.
So you want to try to make 2 calls if you can.
Do you know where our local delegation stands on this?
I believe the majority would be with us and with the appointed director of schools, but you know, I certainly think that we need to reconfirm because they are getting a lot of other individuals telling them contrary to what we believe. So we do need to contact
All
them.
right, thank you for that reminder, Wayne. Other general discussion? Okay, Joyce has some information that she needs from you tonight, if possible. Then next week, we got Monday through Thursday at 5 o'clock, and then on 2 of those days, Tuesday and Thursday, is that right, Joyce? There's some daytime activities, but our interview week is next week. And so, and then again, the plan is to, if we can come to a decision, to make that decision the following Monday, which would be the 16th of April. Okay? All right, Everybody have a nice Easter, and we are adjourned.